After John Domanico graduated from St. Mary's University in 1977, he focused on building an oral surgery practice in Chicago and raising a family. But the friends he made at St. Mary's kept bringing him back.
We do get together. We've gotten together most every Friday night since the late 80s. I met John probably the first day or two at St. Mary's. Met him in the Toner Center in the lounge. I remember pretty clearly.
My first year at St. Mary's, John lived in the room next to me on Heffern Hall, 3rd Heffern. He would never turn off the light, and I would have to get the light off. No matter if I was already in bed asleep, he'd come in and leave the light on.
He came to St. Mary's with a number of high school friends, but he was always very inclusive of other people, and I was happy to be included in his group of friends and just all those dorm mates, because we turned out to be great friends, and many of us continue to be.
He is part of a group called Goof, gathering of old friends, who return to campus each July. This year will be their 35th year. Through these friendships, John found many ways to contribute to the school, serving on various boards, raising money, and inspiring leadership. He served on the Alumni Board for 6 years and was president for 2 years. And during that time, he started a Lasallian Day of Service. On that day, hundreds of alumni throughout the country offer their time and service to their local communities.
Initially, it's the camaraderie and the friendship, but I think then, as time went on, he's very much a leader, and you could see where he could help the St. Mary's community in general and students in particular.
He is also a tireless fundraiser for the school, including scholarship programs like
the St. Jude Alumni Scholarship, and John and Joni have supported that since the beginning, so over 30 years of not just donating to that fund, but also to select the students from St. Mary's to receive the awards each year.
John and his wife Joni co-chaired the Celebration of Excellence Chicago Gala in 2015, raising money for the sciences at St. Mary's University. Today, John is on the Board of Trustees for the university and on the First Generation Initiative Advisory Board, for whom he also does fundraising.
Well, I got to know John probably 5 or 6 years ago when he joined the Board of Trustees for St. Mary's, and also in working with him on the First Generation Initiative Advisory Board.
Well, I think more than anything else, he's just a solid citizen. I think that he doesn't jump into anything halfway.
He's impacted St. Mary's by his willingness to serve on the Alumni Board, the First Generation Initiative Advisory Board, and the Board of Trustees. All of them take time, and he has given willingly of his time and talent and treasure because he truly believes in all of the activities that each of them represent. He really passionately wants St. Mary's to succeed. Part of why he is so enthused about St. Mary's is because he experienced the community of St. Mary's and knows how transforming that can be in someone's life.
John being just a dear and treasured friend, I would say that the overarching thing is that, and this is a quote I heard recently, that if you've left your community better than you found it, you've led a very successful life. And I think by that measure, John and Joni are leading very successful lives.
It has been my privilege to work with you, and I just wish you continued success.